Okay. Hello, guys. Welcome to a new episode on Bears Boldly Go. We've already had an episode like this, but this time we've got a name for it. We're calling it... Well, it's going to be either Galactic Thoughts or Galactic Takes. I maybe lean towards Galactic Takes, because who doesn't love a galaxy-sized take?
Big old galaxy-sized hot take. This is a supernova coming your way.
However, this is a calm one. This is more a thought experiment.
This is a white dwarf, then.
I know what we're about to discuss. Matt has no idea.
I don't know.
And I might keep that theme going for these episodes.
I'm game with that.
And I think we can go the other way as well. But I'm more terrified of ideas Matt might come up with.
Yeah.
But this one is we're crew members on Voyager. Okay, we're on Voyager.
All right, yeah.
We have replicator rations because obviously energy saving is important on Voyager.
Yes.
Neelix is handling our sustenance. What do you use your replicator ration for?
Ooh. Now, obviously, this is during a period where...
This might even be a short 5-minute video, I'll be honest.
You see, yeah, this is during a period where replicators also could only produce synthahol as well. So it wouldn't even be like you could go, all right, well, Neelix is going to handle food, but what if I want to chill? What if I want to Netflix and chill?
Keeping kind of in that vein, should I go with what I'm doing?
Yeah, go on.
I use replicators solely for snacks. Marks and Spencer's cheese puffs.
Yeah.
Old Blockbuster's bacon fries. Because a replicator can bring those back. Although, to be fair, Marks and Spencer's bacon fries are also the same as Blockbuster's bacon fries.
Are they now?
Yeah, they're deep fried. Rather than corn, they're deep fried.
Are they the big puffy jobbers?
Yep.
Ooh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start this episode right now. Press pause. Get down to Marks and Spencer's and go and get some of those bacony bad boys.
A Mars bar, a bar of dairy milk, nachos.
Yeah, because a lot of these don't exist. We've canonically seen nachos. Because obviously they have film nights on Voyager, and they have nachos and popcorn, but we don't see any actual popular snacks.
The go-to ball snack. The Transformer snack. Like I would use my replicator rations for snack. I might, if I'm craving like a meal that Neelix can't make, I might occasionally use it.
You know what? I'm with you. I'm exactly with you there because like I have food allergies. I'm allergic to milk and egg, and so periodically,
you could replicate non-murderous pickle on your Monster Munch.
I could replicate non-murderous pickled onion Monster Munch. Because yes, every now and again, and I'm looking at you, Monster Munch, because you broke my heart. Every now and again, the major snack manufacturers will stealthily change their ingredients and just throw some whey in there because it's cheap. Because it's a natural byproduct of cheese production, and therefore. And it has almost no flavour, so it's a good bulking agent. So it's cheap to buy, and they throw it in literally everything. So it means currently all these tasty snacks like any Monster Munch, all flavoured hula hoops for some reason. I can't eat unless I want to. Like it probably isn't to the point that I die, but. I would be in a level of discomfort that's not worth it for some for some beefy hoops. I
even think as far as my meals would go, I'd use a replicator for stuff like mac and cheese. But I bet if I asked Neelix could knock together a pretty good mac and cheese.
Condiments.
Yes.
But what Neelix wouldn't necessarily have the time for would be making decent condiments.
Like Neelix makes us a good omelette of some creature's eggs.
Yeah.
And I just get some hot sauce on the replicator.
Yeah.
On Voyager, using the replicator for healthy options is stupid. Because Neelix is doing that for you.
Yeah, Neelix is going to make nutritional,
like you see him talk about, like, oh man, I can't wait to use my replicator ration for like steak and chips, and it's like, yeah, I love a steak and chips, but that's boring. Neither
See,
can't make me crisps.
for me, if it was gonna be steak and chips, it would be the raw ingredients. So it would be give me the actual raw beef,
Yeah.
so that I can cook it. Because part of the joy for me of
Well, that's fair.
having
If you're on
steak-
Voyager, you'd have like kitchen duty with Neelix anyway.
I mean, probably I'd be mucking in there. Yeah,
We'd get to like we fly somewhere. Jamie would be like, "That planet's got a big hill on it," and you'd be like, "I'll be in the kitchen with Neelix."
Yeah, that's a very big in joke. Like, I'm terrified of heights, ladies and gentlemen. And on a film that me and James worked on, we were shooting up a rather tall hill, and I just didn't want to go. Luckily, the catering department was shocking. So I took over catering for a couple of weeks rather than going up this hill.
But yeah,
but,
because I get the feeling that Neelix is like sometimes his stuff is unusual, but I
Yeah.
get the feeling he is a very good chef.
Yeah, I mean, let's face it as well. Like, he's an alien from a part of the galaxy that none of this crew has ever been to as well. So, like, his palate will be significantly different.
He tries so hard to understand their palates and replicate their dishes as best as he can,
while introducing interesting new cultural ideas as well. So actually, like, I mean, to be honest, again, it's another forgotten gem, really, of the lessons that Star Trek teaches us. With this, it's the, like, I suppose the insecurity of trying new food. Like, America, for all of its cultural diversity, is very, very scared almost sometimes of certain types of food. Like, a lot of Americans, you say curry to them, and
it's becoming a lot more bigger over there. I will be fair.
Yeah,
curry does, from my view of America, and again, I will be upfront. A lot of my view on American cooking is from American cookery shows, but curry does seem to be, because Chinese has always been massive over there, but curry does seem to be like, well, obviously over here, like, the Chinese and the curry take equal kind of.
Yeah, I mean, like, curry as a whole, like the entire like kind of idea of curry, is actually our national dish now. Like, it's such an important part of our cuisine and has been for such a long time. Like, curry is so important that during the days of rationing through World War II, curry powder was actually part of your rationing.
I recently bought pre-ordered. It's not out to the end of the month. A philosophy of curry book. It's I believe it's a British Indian author who she's writing down like philosophy of curry and whether curry is really a term that actually like we obviously use it over here, but taking that approach, like, is curry actually a thing? And
like, is it like, because like fish is a misnomer.
Yeah,
like there is no such thing as fish.
I can't wait to read it. I had a curry house pizza last night, actually.
Oh yeah.
Which curry house pizzas go one or two ways. They're either very, very bad or very, very good, and this one is very, very good.
It's like some of the best pizzas you can get from kebab shops. A kebab, there's no bloody way that
you'd replicate
Neelix is doing. Yeah, like, especially if you have managed to get a sneaky bottle of Romulan ale.
So yeah, you'd use it.
You and the lower deckers have been on it all night.
I mean, I'd be fine with Synthanol myself, but
yeah, I know, because James is.
Does Synthanol get you drunk? I can't.
No, it doesn't. No. That was the whole thing. It was. It has exactly the right flavour, but it doesn't have the. I think if you're high enough rank, you can turn the safety off and you can replicate alcohol.
I mean, I guess it makes sense when, in theory, Red Alert could be called at any point. You don't necessarily want any drunk crew, do you?
So, like, I think there was the implication that Picard could replicate a bottle of wine when he wanted it.
Yeah.
like an actual bottle of wine, but it still wasn't the same. It didn't quite have
Yeah.
that realness.
But
So
yeah, snacks and like fast food. That's what you would use a replicator for on Voyager.
definitely, yeah.
Because again, these are the things like if you're stuck out in the. These are the things that you'd be craving.
Fast
You're not
food, like proper fast, like a Mackey's.
because of course you're gonna, or you're gonna crave a tub of Pringles.
Yeah,
Like it's gonna be film night on Voyager, and you're gonna be like, I really just want a tub of salt and vinegar Pringles.
or like something for breakfast, like jam, like that they might not have in.
And then
like,
obviously because of cultural differences, imagine introducing salt and vinegar crisps, like good salt and vinegar crisps.
Like real burn your mouth salt.
To someone who has no cultural experience, it's like, why does this food hurt?
No.
It's like, the pain is the point.
The pain is the point. Yeah, Canadians
It's
get
why
it.
it's why crunchy sticks are so good.
Yeah.
Because they lacerate the tongue slightly.
Oh yeah, because they're that corn snack.
They're that coarseness.
I mean, all corn snacks just take a layer of skin off anyway.
Yeah.
But then you add like really, really, really harsh salt and vinegar for because historically I've not been a salt and vinegar man, to be honest. But like when you know what's a crying shame?
Odeon did for a while, but they've stopped again. But you can't get crisps in the cinema. I mean, you get nachos and you get popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm not a popcorn person, and I love nachos. But like, I wouldn't mind just like a big share bag of crisps to.
Yeah, although being in the cinema, it costs like £400 for a share bag.
I get 10% off, so it only cost me like £390.
So you get £40 off, so it's only £360. But like, I mean, it was like the disappointment when View changed their nachos. Oh,
do you remember? You might not. You might. Do you remember Cracks?
No.
Apollo Cinemas used to do them, and they made it resurface at the Odeon for a short while in bag form. But back in the day, like I'm talking the 90s, they were served out of a hot kind of box, but like a barbecuey, bacony, crisp thing, almost air puffed.
Oh, they were the pork scratchings that aren't pork scratchings. They're the
a bit like, not quite like that, but a bit like that.
It was them, but they were flavoured. They were. I remember them. I do remember them. Yeah.
They were damn good.
Yeah, they were. But they were.
No, because I don't think they made out of pork fat.
No, I think they were pork crunch. But
they actually they reminded me more of the bacon fries that.
From Blockbuster and M&S.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, on that intergalactic snack,
yes, this was just a short little
hot take.
Hot take. Well, this wasn't really a hot take, but me and Matt also like talk. The thing we like talking about other than Star Trek is food. So I'm going to find as many ways as possible to combine that.
Yep, I don't have an issue with that.
And on that note,
live long and prosper, everyone.
Earl Grey tea, hot.
Yeah, which I might have right now. Actually, I feel the need for a tea. Enjoy the snack of your choice.
Yep. Goodbye.